Hey Aries, welcome to your 11/11 Stargate portal reading. Let's jump right on in and start by pulling a couple of oracle cards just to see what energies are surrounding this reading for you. And the first card that we have out for you is Blessed. I think another sign got this for their reading also, but let's grab another oracle card and see what other energies are surrounding you. And we have New Moon Eclipse. Expect powerful change. Oh, so there are some good things that are rolling towards you, Aries. With the blessed and expecting powerful change, it feels as though there's going to be an incredible shift that this Stargate 1111 portal is going to open up for you. And it's going to usher in a time of goodness, right? With blessed, it's going to feel as though the universe is smiling upon you. And I think, for more than a few of you, it hasn't felt that way in quite some time. But what you're going to see is an energy that's coming in, almost like a bridge of events that is going to sort of completely change the way that you exist in this world, the way that you see this world, and the things that sort of come to you. So there's a very, off the break, there's a very sort of peaceful energy that I feel surrounding this reading for you all that feels like contentment. That is just sort of exciting, like, oh my God, this is so good. I wonder what's next, what's coming next. And it almost feels as though this sort of path that you've been on that hasn't necessarily been the best feeling. It feels like it might have been a little bit stressful. It almost feels like there's this sense of you being able to finally exhale and just enjoy all of the good experiences, the good people, the good things that are coming into your life. So let's dive into some tarot. And we're first going to take a peek at how it is that you can actually step into this energy of 1111 Stargate. So first tarot card out that we have is the King of Wands. So this card is very passionate, right? This is a fiery energy, but someone who's very much in control of that. So I think that now is going to be a period of time where you start to think about and rediscover the things that make you excited about life. So where you might have just been kind of floating along, doing the day to day, like, okay, I get up, shower, have breakfast, brush my teeth, go to work, come home, blah, 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 wash, rinse, repeat. This is now the time that I think you start really stepping out and exploring life. So the best way for you to really take advantage of this portal that's opening for you is to embrace it, is to enjoy life. If there's a show that you were thinking about going to, then now is the time for you to go, where you might have hesitated, like, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like it, I don't know, maybe I have to go by myself. No, if it's something that you want to do that. Then we have the Ten of Wands to clarify. So the Ten of Wands is really a card about burden. So if you look at the traditional Rider-Waite, it represents a person who is carrying this huge bag of sticks on their back. They're kind of hunched over, but they're moving forward. The 10 is also a card of completion, though. So it feels like in order to sort of step into this energy that this portal is bringing, that there's going to be the need for you to release a burden, right? That you are starting to let things go, that you are starting to rediscover your enjoyment of life, this spark that you once had. This is you recapturing it as you embrace all of this energy of 1111. So taking a peek now at what you need to be aware of, what you might need to awaken to, have some sort of recognition of. We have the Emperor. You're stronger than you think, Aries. And perhaps there was a time where you sort of let that strength go. You let that stability go, but it never left you. This is just now your time to sort of tap back into it, where you might not have been doing that for a little bit of time because you were so stressed out, because you were so burdened. There might have been times where you felt a little bit helpless. There might have been times where, you felt like you were just sort of stuck, like you couldn't do anything, that you were just weighed down. And so I feel like one of the things that you need to realize about yourself is that you are way more capable than you give yourself credit for, that you were stronger, that you were smarter, that you were more abundant than you believe. And we have that clarified by the star. So the star is a card of wishing, about wish fulfillment, dreaming, aiming high, big stuff, big stuff. So I think that one of the things that you need to sort of be aware of as you come into this energy is that you are absolutely capable of fulfilling all of the dreams that you have. Now, again, because of whatever's happened before, this burden that you've been carrying, it may not necessarily have felt like that, but it's in you. I forgot what movie it comes from, but they always say the magic has been in you the whole time. Well, this has been in you the entire time, Aries. The ability to achieve everything that you want to. And once you start getting back to yourself, once you start rediscovering that spark and putting aside these burdens that you've experienced before, I think that you're going to come into that realization that's like, damn, why did I waste so much time? I could have been done this. I could have been had all of this. Now, what you're currently giving out to the universe in terms of your intentions and your energy, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is not necessarily a bad card to have, right? The King of Pentacles is somebody who's incredibly abundant. They are someone who holds a lot of value, whether and mostly in sort of material goods, right? So Aries, if you're, chasing that, golden ticket and all of that good stuff, yeah, that's what's on your mind. You're laying down these burdens, putting aside this stress that you've been under, and you are absolutely embracing abundance. You're like, nope, I want this, I want that, I want this. I think I can have that. I can have that. So this is really about you now pursuing your dreams, especially in sort of the material world, those things that are tangible. I don't necessarily feel like you're really looking for love right now. It's more that you are looking for stability. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like, I don't have no time for no damn love. Like I'm after my coins. I'm after my pentacles. So again, I don't believe that you are particularly focused on emotional things right now, Aries. Like you want to get your money up. You want to change your address. You want to change your wardrobe. You want a new job. You want to start a business. Like there are these material things in life, which are not a bad thing. Let me be 100% clear about that. You'll have some folks telling you that the pursuit of material wealth is terrible. And no, it's really not. It's only when you start doing foul things to get it that then it becomes a problem. But material wealth in and of itself, not bad. Not a bad thing at all. There's nothing wrong with driving a nice car, living in a nice home, if that's what you want. It's just going about it in the right way, in a right way that honors you and help serve the people around you is the best case scenario. So love is not on your minds, but material, tangible things, absolutely yes. And that's what you are putting out in the world. Y'all trying to hit that Powerball? I'm not mad. I'm trying to hit that Powerball to my damn self. Let's go get it. So how you can align with your intention. We have the Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia. It's about thinking back to happier times, to simpler times, when you were more content. There's a very childlike energy where you are excited about the possibilities, about the unknown, and you don't look at it as something to be afraid of or be nervous about. It's something that you want to learn, that you want to take everything in. It's like when you see a little kid, like a toddler, who goes to the park for the first time or goes to the zoo for the first time or gets a new toy. They want to know everything about it. They just want to dig in. And there's just this energy of like, oh, I like this. I want more. I want to know more. I want to explore everything. I want to try everything. I want to do everything. And so being in alignment with all of this goodness that you want to come in your life is going to require you, like we saw with your energy that's coming in with the King of Wands, that spark, that excitement. It's time for you to embrace that childlike energy and just try everything within reason, Aries. Don't go out here in these streets and start getting buck wild and whatnot. Like, be smart about it, but be willing to explore, be willing to try new things, because that's what you did as a child, right? And we also have the King of Swords to clarify. Now, the King of Swords is my ultimate truth teller card. This is someone who is very firm in how they communicate. They know what they want. They're not afraid to express it. So with that spark, I think that, aligning with your intentions is being 100% clear and saying, yep, this is what I want. And not being afraid to tell people about it. Again, within reason. Everybody doesn't need to know your plans. But I do think that there are people around you or people who are going to come into your life who are going to be able to help you. And as my mama always told me, closed mouths don't get fed. So make sure that you communicate with these people when you feel that it's right. Because I do think that you are going to know who's for you and who's not necessarily for you. But make sure that you communicate with those people and say, hey, you know what? I was thinking about doing XYZ. I was thinking about opening an online shop or being a consultant or offering these services or doing X, Y, and Z. Because you know that they can probably help you in that process. Maybe they can share their story of how they did it, or, provide you with some practical tips about what you need to think about in terms of moving forward. So don't be afraid to sort of tap into the community and let them know what it is that you desire. I mean, hell, they might even be able to give you a discount on something, material that you want. You never know. But make sure that you use your sort of discretion and your discernment to know who can be in a place to help you with achieve and get the things that it is that you want. Now, downloads are going to be super important to you this go round. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse as far as how your downloads are going to come to you. And this is interesting because the Ace of Cups is really about emotions. And I think that the information that you're going to get, I don't want to say is not going to come from a loved one, but it's going to come, I think, from unexpected sources. It's going to come from people that you have less of an emotional connection with and more of a sort of intellectual bond with. Someone that you think is super smart, someone that is very focused and driven themselves. So again, look for information from people that you may work with, that you may admire in terms of, their business acumen or what it is that they might have. I think that they're going to be pretty instrumental in helping open this door for you. And we have this clarified by the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And so I think that when you look at this person, when you interact with them, you're going to sort of have this feeling that, wow, I'm not where they are right now, but I would like to be. So when you have people like that around you who are where you would like to be in your own life, I think that they're going to be super helpful in getting you on that path. That, again, you're not going to have this very emotional connection with them. It's going to be very intellectual. It's going to be very sort of fact driven, where almost like a career coach or some sort of life mentor, where they give you the facts. Like, it's not going to be super warm, fuzzy. I imagine it would almost be like talking to, you know, Jeff Bezos or, somebody like that, where they're not going to hug you and tuck you in at night, but they're going to walk through like profit and loss statements. And this is what you need to look for in a business. It's going to be very, very clinical. So keep an eye out for those folks. So over the next few months, let's see what energy is coming through that's going to create this shift. And we have Temperance. So this is my card of patience. This is a card of finding balance. So I do not feel like this is going to be an overnight sort of proposition where, you have this sort of flash of lightning and everything falls into your lap all at once. I do think that this is going to be a process of discovery for you. It's going to be a process of finding the right people to align with your vision and who will be able to help you with your vision. And we have the Queen of Pentacles to clarify. So this, what I just heard in my head is give, get. So this feels like it's going to require you to give a bit of yourself. It's going to require you being open to receiving from others as well. And so receiving this advice in this sort of non-warm and fuzzy type of way is going to be instrumental in allowing you to pursue your passions and to make them meaningful to you, to help sort of convert them into this material goodness that you're looking to achieve. So it looks like you are trying to very much step into blessings on the material side of life. And that's going to happen for you. There's going to be powerful change that's coming as a result of this portal opening of Stargate 1111. But again, it's going to require you to sort of keep your stress levels low and figure out what it is that you enjoy about life and actually going after the dreams that you've set for yourself. So good things coming, Aries. Do the work, meet the people. It's going to be absolutely wonderful for you. So that's what I got. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next one.